Hey everyone, ZWQ always like to update and revision their blaster, so today let's take a look at yet another new Viper. I'm your host Dave, welcome to Tag. Yes, it's another Viper, but I never really tested the version 2 all plastic. The only closest thing I had to the version 2 Viper with the threaded dart gate was my all CNC metal one. So I'm curious to find out what this thing is worth out of the box. And plus, this thing is painted clear, at least if this is the right one. And it will match the rest of my arsenal, which are all clear shell with a black, red, gold trim on them, accent color. So let's open this box and check this blaster out. Oh, colored instruction. Oh, my previous one were black and white. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, those are not the regular ZWQ dart. Maybe their new format. They look like them, but they are not exactly it. Those are the regular ZWQ dart. They're close, but not exactly it. Okay, but nonetheless, we're going to try it with those darts, assuming they are not all deformed. Some of them are. This is the magazine. Let me check something with the magazine. Is this a version 2 or version 3? Version 3 magazine, like the rest of my clear one. This is cool. And the blaster, which is black and clear in this configuration. Oh, nice. So in that box, we had the brand new clear version 2 ZWQ Viper with the matching slide. It matched with my CNC one. This is really a nice look. Its magazine, which is a version 3 magazine with the round pin and the revised follower and revised base, so the spring stays centered and no jam in your blaster. For the one of you who have feeding issue with your Viper, this is probably your magazine, which are version 1 or some of the version 2 had some issue. Meaning, with those version 3, it correct every flaw. All my friends who had problem with their Viper, I made them purchase those magazines and it fixed them right away. And we have 20 ZWQ-esque bamboo, the 4-ring bamboo, but they are not the same quality. They are close-ish. We're going to try the blaster with them, but we're going to try the blaster with original ZWQ dart because I want to know what this thing can fetch. Honestly, I have this thing just for the lower receiver. This lower receiver will go on my CNC Viper to make it less menacing. But you can imagine the look. This is pretty much the same color, black with clear. This is what I'm gonna end up with. I might put the red mag release, slide lock, and mag well at the bottom, but that is it. For the rest, it's gonna be a black and clear to match the rest of my ZWQ arsenal. But for the performance, for this blaster alone, how does it perform? Oh, this is smooth. And this thing, this feels like polycarbonate. To be honest, this thing is rigid and it feels smooth. Almost like my base and all the rest of my blaster. This texture and finish put it on a whole other level. This is nice, and it's a bit wider here compared to this slide, meaning it's thicker. This normally very thin part is now thicker. Wow. And there is this. This is cool. This is the new clear dart gate, meaning you see the thread of your barrel, but You also see the tip of the pusher where the air channel from there to your dart. This way, if you have a misfeed, you will be able to see it. That can be a feature for this blaster. Look-wise, this thing look amazing with the gold barrel, see-through, and the gold plunger tube. I wish I had a red plunger tube for my blaster since I have a red barrel, but the gold tube is gonna do just fine. For the operation, yeah, it stays back. Very, very responsive. Does it seal? Slightly. Yeah, there is some kind of a seal inside, so this is not a completely bad blaster out of the box. Let's try it with its own dart. Let's say 4 or 5. I'm gonna take them random. This way, if there's a crooked dart, we're gonna know if the blaster jam or not. Let me grab the chronograph and try this thing. Perfect. It feeds. Oh, this is bad. $94, $87, $95, $88. I'm disappointed. I can mainly see that it is the spring because this thing, I mean, performs mechanically, but the performance? Could it be the dart? Let me try it. Let me grab a few original Go/ZWQ dart and we're gonna know right away if there is something. The spring sounds weird, but for the rest, there was kind of a seal, so there is no reason for it to hit that low. I mean, even a brand new V1 Viper can fetch more than that. It's gonna need a new spring, but basically I'm gonna put my metal one on this receiver. So for me it's irrelevant, but for you who bought this blaster, this can be a problem to be that low in performance if you don't want to open it. Oh. Okay, this thing is empty. Well, with the original Ghost Dart, the performance went right up to 102, meaning this blaster fetched a little more like a V1 Viper, which was 105, 100. So this thing, okay, this thing is a basic Chinese version for Chinese market, which got more severe law for FPS. Pretty sure if you fetch one of those new clear one, maybe from another seller, you might have better performance. That said, this thing have an okay seal out of the box, meaning just a better spring will make it better. And that new polycarb clear dart gate is pretty interesting in it. This is really a nice blaster. I mean, a little low on performance, but a nice one. Other than that, everything is there from the metal version on this V2 Viper. I mean, you got everything, and I have to say, this clear plastic with the texture feels a lot better than the cheap colored texture plastic they put there. This is more smooth and more grippy at the same time, I would say. I think I will keep it like that. And I can see my dart through the handle at the same time, so that is a plus. They even put the optic fiber sight in the front and in the rear, which the original Viper didn't have. Really, I think this is a great addition. Well, in the end, this new Viper, like, yes, it's an update from the 1.0. From the 2.0, maybe the clear dart gate, I mean, the material, everything seems more in line, more robust, and they put the optic fiber sight, which is amazing. The texture of this grip is quite amazing. if I can say, it feels smoother and grippier at the same time. Plus, you can see how many darts you got left, which is pretty awesome. It comes with the version 3 magazine, which are the best one. I'm really happy to have another one to put in my arsenal. Am I glad to have grabbed it? Of course, this thing look awesome, and it will complete my ZWQ arsenal pretty well when I will have put my metal blaster on this lower clear receiver. So latest and greatest, maybe not, but this is a brand new iteration and a great revision from ZWQ on their Viper. Yeah, that's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @thatoldnerfguy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.